Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Scunnyman Rob and welcome to the channel. I make these videos on VTHO every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but since I didn't get to post a video yesterday, I wanted to give you guys a little something today and tomorrow. So if you'd like to stay updated on VTHO's progress, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you end up enjoying the video, do me a kind favor and smash that like button too, as it really helps the channel and I would greatly appreciate it. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to say congratulations to all the winners of the first giveaway, and if you didn't get the chance to win this time, there will always be next time once we hit 5K. So in today's news, on Monday, the Biden administration, along with the EU, UK, and Canada, decided to sanction some Chinese officials citing their roles in serious human rights abuses. And within a couple of hours, China retaliated with their own sanctions of some EU officials. And ladies and gentlemen, things have just taken a major turn. After just a couple of weeks ago, things were looking to be fine with the US and China. They were on the phone, they were having back and forth talks. Now, things were still going on with the human rights violations, don't get me wrong, but the media then were way more concerned on Biden lifting Trump's old sanctions and how their relationship with China were doing and blah, blah, blah. They weren't worried about these human rights violations, okay? But now, all of a sudden, with the drop of a hat, things are back on course for Cold War 2.0, or shall I say, the Chinese come up. And here's a quick clip from CNBC going a little bit more into depth of that subject, so let's take a quick listen.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see China do to Canada, the UK, and possibly even the US what it did today to Europe, to name certain individuals and certain entities whose activities, as China put it, have been harmful to China's interests and violations of their sovereignty. You'll notice that under Xi Jinping, it's become a signature diplomatic move that China will mirror and amplify whatever is done to it in the way of sanctions, or if we look at, in the case of, say, trade and the imposition of tariffs, they mirrored American trade. After Meng Wanzhou from Huawei was arrested in Canada, they arrested 2 Canadians. So they mirror and amplify. So I think we should look for more of that from China. And this has, as far as we can tell, strong support from the Chinese people.
Robert, Mandy jumping in here. If the end game of the sanctions, i.e. the desire of the West, is to get China to start treating its Uyghurs better, to stop discriminating against them and to treat them like other Chinese citizens, how likely is that to happen?
I think it's extremely unlikely. As you just heard a Chinese spokesman on your previous report saying that these kinds of attacks on China, which is the way that Beijing describes it, are supported by the Chinese people and cause them to dig in. So this is unlikely to change China's behavior toward the Uyghurs in the short term. What it does do is in the long term, it puts China on the defensive in terms of the global values competition. China is competing with the United States, the West, and other countries to reshape global order, global systems. Those are found.
Are you listening? No, are you listening?
Founded in values. And so this is a contestation of values. It makes it much harder for China to argue that it isn't behaving illiberally when coalitions of countries are regularly critiquing its own record. So that's, I think, the short term, it doesn't change China's behavior. In the long term, it puts China in the defensive on the global competition to shape norms.
Exactly. And folks, March has just been a crazy month. What can we say? I gave you guys a couple warnings, a couple videos back before we got into this month, stating that this is the time when things start to begin. Not only has VTHO been going parabolic since the beginning of March, we're now seeing this, all right? And the narrative continues to be built, and this is only going to be led one way. And before I go into this clip, before I go any further, I have this clip of POTUS, and I want you guys to listen to what our president says, okay? Just listen.
Came here and the president.
Oh, hold on. Nothing. You can't give him yet. Can't give it to him yet, man. All right, take a listen.
I do know a lot about foreign policy, as much as anybody in this room, including if you're Henry Kissinger, who I love. Folks, we have mortgaged our foreign policy. Everyone's out there going, oh my God, how in God's name? The Chinese came here and the president didn't get anything. Guess what? They own us.
Huh? Huh? Wait, for the people who didn't hear that, let me just run that back and I'm going to turn it up a little bit, okay? We mortgaged our foreign policy. Here, let me just play it back a little bit for you guys, for the people in the back who didn't hear it.
Folks, we have mortgaged our foreign policy. Everyone's out there going, oh my God, how in God's name? You know, the Chinese came here and the president didn't get anything. Guess what? They own us.
Oh my goodness. It doesn't get no better. Like, this is our president. It's not just it's my president too. This is our president. And I don't see how these people even get up every day just to implement such a despicable plan for such corrupt, evil, slimy people, and then act like their actions won't come back to ultimately haunt them. You know, and America in itself has some huge karma in store for it. And you can say we didn't bring it upon ourselves, the American people. We didn't bring this upon ourselves, but we can argue that our willingness to be so ignorant and naive, maybe we do deserve something. Maybe we do. China is taking the lead though. Forget Russia. They'll be important, very important, but they're not China, okay? Russia's good for mineral oils, troops, iron, but the way the world is going towards heading, and I'm not saying like that stuff's just going to disappear. We still need that stuff, but the way the world is heading, where the big money's about to start getting spent, blockchain, AI, quantum computing, those type of things. That's where China takes the race, okay? Follow the money. China is going to be the one to lead the world, and they have the backing to do so. I'll say it again. The investors are moving to Asia. They're gone. They've already left, guys. They left. Yeah, I told you, the little shekels here we can talk about. The big money's overseas. Why do you think we just seen news about Morgan Stanley bidding for South Korean crypto exchange Bithumb? The money is in Asia. More importantly, the Belt and Road Initiative. And and all I'm going to say is look at the Belt and Road, look at the countries in that, look at the countries around that, and you'll be set, okay? You guys have to understand that the big guys are the ones in charge, whether we like it or not, okay? Until things change, they'll be the ones calling the shots, and they're calling for the shift. They don't want to be a part of the U.S. payment system. The reset, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming. They've been talking about it for years, and it's finally coming to a climax. This year and the year after that will be some of the most important years ever in human history. It's the older elites' last big bang before they head out, and they plan to give it to us good. Oh, I mean real good. One last time. VTHO is in the mix of all of this, though. All of it. I mean, all of it. I mean, I'm happy to be a part. I'm happy to be invested in it. You know what I mean? I'll make some money off of it. China leads blockchain, okay? And VTHO leads China. That is from Jason Rockwood, General Manager, VTHO Americas. And don't you freaking forget it, guys. Just don't you freaking forget it. Big data, the new oil, ladies and gentlemen, and you're invested in a first of its kind big data blockchain platform specifically made to transition companies to this new age and bring more value to their companies. VTHO at this point, ladies and gentlemen, is extremely undervalued. I mean, with investment companies like Moonrock Capital, the other guy, I forget, Kim, is his name Kim Moon or some? No. I'm sorry. No. It's this other guy from I gotta figure out, I'm gonna post it on Twitter, but there was this other investor guy. But guys, look, Moonrock Capital, they're talking about VTHO. It's only a matter of time before other investment firms start looking their way and new investors start jumping into VTHO like crazy. Consider anything under $1 a freaking gift, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Anything under $1 a freaking gift. Anything under 50 cents a freaking gift. Anything. Just grab it while you freaking can, okay? VTHO will be a double-digit, triple-digit company with enough time behind it. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you guys today. Happy Tuesday. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Scunny Man Rob. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment and tell your friends and family that VTHO is the golden goose. I'll see you next time.
This one for the old me. I was getting back to them. They was trying to hold me back to the